Good evening. This is CTV News for Friday, June 29th. I'm Rochelle Metzger.
And I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, a roof collapses in a Landover business last night, and one man is believed to be trapped inside. But the structure is so unstable that emergency responders have had to suspend the rescue effort. Structural engineers were brought in this morning to help stabilize a Landover warehouse at the intersection of Cabin Branch Drive and Sheriff Road after a roof and a wall partially collapsed, trapping one man inside.
It's a pretty remarkable warehouse to begin with. It stacks and stacks, rows and rows of shelving that runs about 40 to 50 feet high, full of paper boxes that contain files. This company does document management, and they store a lot of paper products for corporations. These rows, 40 to 50 feet high and about 100 yards long, with various hallways in between. What we believe happened is a forklift had accidentally struck one of these storage. It tipped it over, and it had a domino effect on other shelving, knocking them over. At some point, a support beam for the roof was struck by these dominoing, falling shelving. That allowed the roof to collapse and then the walls to bow out. And the only thing that's probably holding up some of those walls is the product inside is pushed up against it.
Crews plan to dismantle a wall located on the Sheriff Road side of the warehouse in an increasingly desperate effort to rescue the trapped worker. In addition to the structural issues surrounding the roof collapse, the rescue effort is also hampered by today's excessive heat. According to Mark Brady, inside the building, the humidity level is twice as high as what's out here. Is this still in your mind a rescue operation?
It has to be. Firefighters and paramedics are going in with this thought of a rescue. We've seen rescues in areas that have suffered earthquakes, that people have been pulled out of debris days after it's occurred. So we're going in with the concept that this is a rescue. We believe he's in an area that is just physically impossible to access at this time. Just the amount of debris, he's right in the middle of the collapse zone. So we need to do some work to remove a wall, remove some of that debris so we can access it.
Recall has been operating out of the 60-year-old warehouse. The document management company advertises itself as a secure storage facility for government, legal, and medical records. And Mark Brady says the worker's car is in the parking lot, and his wife arrived at the scene last night saying her husband had not returned home. Rescuers have called his cell phone and brought in rescue dogs to track his scent, but all of those efforts have failed. Late this afternoon, contractors set up 2 large cranes to remove debris and the remaining roof structure elements. Once that is complete, they'll begin removing debris where they believe the employee is trapped. That entire process is expected to last about 5 hours. Once a significant path is clear, rescue dogs will be brought in to search for the missing man.
The dangerous summer heat and humidity are back with a vengeance today, with no signs of relief for the weekend. Temperatures around the area reached the upper 90s with a heat index in the triple digits. Officials say such high heat is harmful and residents should take precautions to stay cool and avoid strenuous outdoor activity. CTV caught up with some construction workers this morning on Lotsford Road in Largo and asked them how they're coping in this weather.
I drink a lot of water. Keep in shape more you can. If you don't need to get out of the house, stay inside the house. Right now, a little cooler, but I think it's after 12 o'clock, I try to get out early. Today, maybe work only to 12, 1 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock, it should be up to 100. I try to get out the street at that time.
It's gonna be too hot today. My big boss, he sent me to work only a couple hours.
So you're going to try to get out the heat as fast as you can?
Yeah. Yeah.
The area will get somewhat of a break next week, but with only a slight dip in temperatures. Well, for those who have air conditioning, riding out this heat wave without any may be hard to imagine. The county is hoping to provide some relief to those without AC by opening public cooling centers around Prince George's. Community pools will also have extended hours, and Metro is allowing customers to bring water onto the trains over the weekend. Officials say the air quality is code red, which means it's unhealthy to be outside for long periods of time, especially for children and the elderly. For more on where to go to beat the heat and tips for keeping cool, log on to PrinceGeorge'sCountyMD.gov.
Well, how big of an impact will the Supreme Court's decision to uphold the Affordable Care Act have here in Prince George's? According to County Executive Rushern, the ruling will affect our area tremendously. Baker says there are 80,000 uninsured and 150,000 underinsured residents in the county. With subsidies from both the federal and state governments, he believes residents will have easier access to better preventative care.
That's going to help with our Prince George's Hospital. One of the reasons that it went under was you had so many uninsured people that were coming there, uncompensated care. This act will make sure that that changes and provide quality health care for people in Prince George's County. I think had it not been for the fact that we're moving toward universal health care, providing health care for everyone, we wouldn't have had interested, or even the hospital, the other teaching hospitals interested in Prince George's, because no one wants to take uncompensated care. So it's going to have a great impact on our ability to move forward with a regional health care facility.
And Baker says he and staff members were in a car when they heard the news of the High Court's ruling on the radio and immediately started yelling and clapping. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Rochelle Metzger.